What is going on, guys? Today we're talking about a new brand. We're talking about the best of the best. We're talking about none other than the wheel that was founded in 2009. It's all over Facebook, Instagram, websites. Today we're talking about Rotiform. Rotiform?
Rotiform. Rotiform.
So actually, we're no longer allowed to have fun anymore on this video series. We can't be funny. We can't do hard cuts. We can't do history on wheels. Apparently that's not okay. So today we're going to be talking in a monotonous way about Rotiform wheels. Just kidding. That, because you want to know why? We live in Wisconsin, all our vehicles are stored, it's crazy cold outside, and I have nothing better to do on a Wednesday night than talk about Rotiform wheels. So let's do this.
Hell fucking yeah!
So in 2009, Brian Henderson and Jason Whipple founded Rotiform Wheels, and they founded that actually in SoCal, which is California. The company was bought out by MHT Luxury Alloy Wheels. Now, if you haven't heard from them before, they actually own over 6 brands from all across the market to try and capitalize on every single segment of the aftermarket wheel community. So we'll drop a couple brands right here. President Art Hale of MHT originally stated that this was just simply to allow them to do more business, to grow faster, and to actually handle the amount of wheel orders that Rotiform was taking on every single day. So Jason and Brian actually did very well for themselves to be bought out within 6 years of actually founding the company, but Art actually kept them on as the leads for Rotiform to help continue the image that Rotiform has built. And actually, it continues to this day to be one of the fastest growing aftermarket wheel companies that we know to date. So Rotiform has a cast line, and they also have a forged multi-piece line. In their cast line, those wheels are produced in China. We didn't receive any sort of information regarding these wheels, but what we do know is that they're extremely popular. The one behind me, the Rotiform INDT, was given to us by a friend of ours local that actually showed off this wheel to us in one of our vehicle spotlights, and it is an extremely popular wheel. Rotiform also has a forged multi-piece line, and that's where you really start to delve into what Rotiform is trying to do in the wheel game to date. So MHT does use the aluminum 6061, the same as everybody else, for their forged wheel processes. And what goes really into this, we don't know. So MHT and Rotiform don't list any of the processes that they have for making their wheels. And I think that that's where it can get a little bit of a gray area, because as you know, in our previous wheel episodes, we've talked about Works, we talked about Rays, where they have all this information out there, and Rotiform really does it. What we do know is that Rotiform does use forged pieces for all their multi-piece wheels, and it's actually assembled, machined, milled. Everything is done in-house in the United States of America. So that actually is a pretty cool thing. The cast, not so much, but seeing that Rotiform is delving into the multi-piece game as much as possible, I think that's where they're putting their emphasis. Rear wheel guys will hate on anything that's not Work, that's not Rays, BBS, or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is Rotiform makes a lot of designs that are also unique to their own brand, and they take inspiration from certain specific brands like the BLQ. Something that Rotiform does that actually is pretty cool though is they do release a new line almost every single year. The 2017 line is shortly coming to a halt, where Rotiform will be releasing a brand new 2018 line for both cast and their multi-piece wheel as they keep on some of their more popular models. However, we do know that the INDT, I think, is going to be shelved, and so we won't see that as popular as what we used to in 2017. So are Rotiform's fakes or reps?
I can't call it.
Inspiration and replication are not the same thing, and you can't just keep calling every single wheel a rep or fake if it shares a similar iconic design to something that was made 30 years ago. I do think there's a fine line there, and I do think that there are plenty of companies out there that blatantly rip off designs, blatantly rip off quality and standard, and they completely throw that out the window. Rotiform has original designs. They have original ideas and creations that they design in-house that should not fall underneath that blanket in any way. What I can say though is Rotiform started out with little to no information, especially when they hit the forum markets of Audesign and things like that. People immediately questioned and were skeptical about where they were coming from and how they made their wheels. They do have articles out there where they talk about that it's made in-house in the USA, But if I'm personally spending that much money for wheels, I want to know exactly what's going into the testing and quality of these wheels. And I know Rotiform is better than that. I know that they can produce something, or at least get out there and share with the world how they make their wheels, so that even an educated customer can be more educated on purchasing from Rotiform than somebody else. So if you guys watched last week where I talked about BBS, and the one thing I didn't like was how their designs weren't crazy, and I think I almost got attacked when I went out to my car, but we actually were giving away a set of a sweatshirt and a hat. So we're actually gonna drop the winner right here. So congratulations to the person here-ish, whoever you may be, but you won. So thank you for staying for the entire length of the video. If you guys enjoyed or hated it, please let us know. Leave some constructive comments below, or drop a photo of your ride. Add your car to our gallery. It's absolutely awesome. The fastest growing online gallery. We're pretty proud of it, but let us know what you guys think. Obviously, we put these out every Thursday, 5 p.m. And if you thought Rotiform was bad, or XXR, just wait till you see next week what brand we cover. You guys are gonna absolutely light on fire. We'll see you later.